Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Yasiel Puig.
Slow roller back to the mound. A quick out number one. Now batting, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. These Rockies, Harold, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat. Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Third, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. To his left, Reynolds. And he'll step on the bag himself. And with that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Batting second, left fielder.
In is Gerardo Parra. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, not great. He's 1 for 8. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a ball rolled softly to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. 2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Third baseman, Justin
into the windup
Turner.
And the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Career numbers against Bettis. He's gone 4 for 9. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 0-1 count and the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2. So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Here's Nolan Arenado, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Batting fifth.
Here's Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds.
In there at the letters 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. The 0-1 delivery. Try.
That ball went out.
To shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop.
So striding in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball in there for a called strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
In now, number 35, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Puig is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gonzalez is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Chad Bettis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off. You get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And a diving left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 35 in foul ground, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Reynolds. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got it.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Held a one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Center fielder number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shad.
Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. Now the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Granderson, and that's the 3rd out. 3. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Therefore it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting
at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The pitcher, number 18.
In now, Kenta Maeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Little chopper back to the mound. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is ready once again. Gerardo Parra, a hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Center fielder number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Nobody out, runner on first. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Ethier is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Carlos Gonzalez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life
Leading
now with
the
a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Yasiel Puig.
At third, Arenado. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number
Riding
35.
in once again, number 35. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Now the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Puig's got a read on it. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Justin Turner is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Curtis Granderson.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now that's some old school hitting right there. He stayed with it and shot it right between the third baseman and the shortstop. The old 5.5 hole.
First delivery to him on the way. Andre Ethier is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger reverted following the 2-out double. Back with more. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. A high fastball is in there. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
0-1 count. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The batter, number 28.
Ready for another chance. Nolan Arenado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Puig ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Number 18.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackman. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. Kenley Jansen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 74.
Mark Reynolds is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Story is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, Number 20.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now. A purple and black crowd of 50,000 plus on their feet now in Denver. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The next 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Lays off 2-2 now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2 the final score today. It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next.
Fielder,
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
First pitch of the at-bat. Number 35 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Corey Seager. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
To short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Doing for the Dodgers here. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
First baseman.
First offering on its way. Ian Desmond is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. So digging in now, Justin Turner, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Skied into straightaway right. Dahl moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 2 for 10. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
It is Curtis Granderson.
He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Nolan Arenado, and a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 35 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends. Digging in, Andre Ethier. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Andre Ethier.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Logan Forsythe stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Ethier is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Story is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Story ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI. Stepping into the box, John Gray. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. John Gray is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Ethier. 2 down. Riding in once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taylor racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon.
Center fielder number 19.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Rockies are able to not. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. And he puts it on the ground to second. From his backside. What a flip for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon is under it. And the inning is over. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Number 5, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. The underhanded flip. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Andre Ethier.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Wow, backdoor slider. That was a really good pitch. It's a tough pitch to hit because you don't get the normal read to think where the ball's going to break. He stayed with it. Great contact. Picked up the base hit.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to third. Arenado has it. LeMahieu on to first to complete the double play.
The batter number 22.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading out for the Rockies,
Jonathan Lucroy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Gray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he got him swinging. John Gray becomes out number 2 this inning. David Dahl is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Chris Taylor.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Line towards center field. Blackman is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's his first base hit in this one.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The left fielder, number 5.
Carlos Gonzalez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff. Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Lifted in the air out to right. Dahl is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In is Curtis Granderson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out to right field.
On the run is Dahl.
And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 16,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Ethier. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ball's in pursuit, and it's a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for L.A.
It's time
Still
for the
tied 1 apiece.
7th inning stretch.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The batter,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hard hit ball to second. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him 2 down. Gerardo Parra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Gerardo.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Carlos Estevez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit on the ground toward the left. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Ready once again, Clayton Kershaw. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this will be fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, number 35. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Mike Dunn will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Swing and a line drive. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Raimel Tapia is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 68, Raimel.
So striding in, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The batter, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Dahl. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 9.
Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swings through the slider there. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still tied 1 apiece.
For the Dodgers.
At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Pitch on the way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Arenado gloves it, and they get Granderson at first as he's unable to bunt his way aboard.
Right fielder number 16, Andre Ethier.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Mark Reynolds will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Mark Reynolds.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Adam Ottavino takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Yasiel Puig is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-2 pitch to first. There is Desmond. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And 2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
35.
number 35. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. This is in the air to left field. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Kenley Jansen takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Ian Desmond is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 28.
First delivery to him on the way. Nolan Arenado is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Jansen's ready. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready once again, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Little dribbler back at him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone. It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in to try it again. Curtis Granderson struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chasing after it is Ethier, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter. Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still tied. Jake McGee takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. Digging in, Andre Ethier. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. LeMahieu, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Kenley Jansen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenley Jansen. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. The 0-1. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. His individual history against Jake McGee. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Into the box, number 35. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
On the ground up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Yet another shot to end it right here as we... In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes Granderson. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jordan Patterson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. David Dahl comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rockies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Pat Neshek is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Pat Neshek.
Into the box, Corey Seager. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Corey Seager.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Tapia, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Justin Turner. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Called strike 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Center fielder
It
number
is Curtis
6.
Granderson.
His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Raimel Tapia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager trying to get there. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Number 28, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he sets him down swinging. Carlos Gonzalez takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Jansen's ready. Here he comes 0-1. A wave and a miss. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kenley Jansen claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.